Right, Brax. We're on to our 15 of the week, and last week we had the Animal 15. We're still waiting to see what our subscribed listeners prefer or which team will win, which will be interesting. But this week we're not up against each other; we're sort of with each other. We decided again to sort of go a little bit left field and look at British sportsmen or women that would make good rugby players. So if they decided not to be, an elite athlete in their field, would they have made a good rugby player, and therefore they'd be in our team? I'm doing the forwards, you're doing the backs, and just briefly giving a reason, why they're in your team. You can go over many decades. It's not current sportsmen. And I think as well, the caveat is you've got to limit it to a maximum. So I'm doing forwards, you're doing backs, a maximum of 2 from one particular sport. So so say if you've chosen 2 footballers, Brax, you can only have football. You can only have 2 footballers in your back line.
Okay, thanks for telling me now. That's fine. Yeah, that's all right.
It was. What, did you not get that on the memo?
No, I didn't get it, but that's all right. I can change out. But I just okay, all right. I'm going to change.
But bearing in mind, look, this we only came up with this about this morning, didn't we? Really, so we haven't given it a great deal of thought. But if we can chuck a few names in there and maybe make a few changes if one another feel that it's necessary. Well, let's do. As
I'm changing my back line, let's do your pack.
Right, mate. So I have gone. I've probably transgressed the rules here. I've gone with Lucette Prop, good old Fatima Whitbread, javelin thrower from the 80s, mate.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I like that.
Sturdy, explosive, mobile, so she can get around the park.
Yeah.
So I've gone with Fatima. I think she would have made a decent Lucette. On the tight head side, before I move to hooker, I thought this is easy. Originally, I had Jeff Capes in there, but I thought, no, that's 2 80s again. So I went with, the latest Brit to win the world's strongest man back in 2017. Eddie Hall.
Eddie Hall, great one.
And, he's got the world deadlift record. I think he's still got it. Phenomenally strong, clearly the strongest man in the world before I think he retired after that, didn't he? But he's also got a bit of pedigree because his brother James, can't remember whether he's old or young, he played for Bristol for a bit.
Okay.
So there's a bit of rugby now in there as well. So he's not just there to, prop up the scrum and be the strong man.
Yeah.
In between them, I like this selection. This is my favourite selection here.
Go on.
This guy, he's a proper terrier, in your face. He's accurate as well. So his darts will be good. He's very accurate.
You've gone for
great scoring rate. Who have I gone with?
Darts player.
No, Wayne Rooney.
Wayne Rooney. He looks like a hooker though, doesn't he?
Wayne Rooney, mate. I think he would have.
That's good. I like that.
You can't have a darts player in there. They wouldn't get around the park. We're saying if this is an alternative sport. Yeah. Wayne Rooney, mate. He'll love the scrummaging. He's missed his calling. He missed his calling, mate. He's a physical man, and I think that's a tasty front row, mate. What do you think? I think that's well selected, well thought out. A little bit better than your Animal 15, but I like it. Wayne Rooney, he looks like a hooker, doesn't he? He'd be perfect. He'd be perfect. Yeah.
Jeff Capes, like it. Yeah. Okay. Second row. I'm going to guess Eddie Hall. Yeah, I'm going to guess you've gone for second row. I bet you've gone for a rower.
Yes, correct.
I knew you. I don't know. I knew you had because I was going to put one in my back line when you asked me about half an hour ago. But anyway, I reckon you've got Steve Redgrave or Cracknell or Pinson.
Gone with Pinson, mate. He played for. Who did he play for? Something 15 when he was rowing. I can't remember. Barnes or something like that.
Okay.
I've gone with Pinson. He's taller than the other 2, mate. He's got a good engine. Mate, why would you have put a rower in the back line? Rowers, people.
I know.
Have no ability in ball sports whatsoever. It's like cyclists.
Yes.
They're great endurance athletes, competitive animals, but as far as handling the ball and game awareness and things like that, doesn't suit them. What suits them is, a pure dedication and commitment to actually ruining your body and taking on the rest of the world. But Pinson, easy choice.
Yeah.
I've gone with another sort of endurance athlete, but I'm not sure how good they are on their feet. Rebecca Adlington.
Oh, yeah. Good. She's
swimmer,
cool.
because we've got to go with alternative sports, you see.
Yes. Yeah,
So,
no. Well, I had Adam Peaty in my as a winger for me, but I've changed it out. I did have Adam Peaty in there, which I might keep. But yeah, no, that's a good one. Like it.
Rebecca Adlington in there. Yeah. That's a workhorse second row. It's a workhorse second row that will do the nuts and bolts, I think.
Yeah.
Hit the breakdowns, support the ball carrier, make their tackles.
Yeah.
Not many thrills and frills from them, to be honest, but they'll do a lot of the unseen work that allows, my front row and my back row to do the X Factor stuff. So back row, you've got blindside flank, you need a big hitter, you need a guy who's going to intimidate. Anthony Joshua.
Ah, like it. Yeah, okay.
Line out option as well.
Would he last? Yeah, don't know. Okay, yeah.
Line out option as well. So I've gone with him. Big hitter, strike fear into the opposition, man mountain. What the opposition don't want to see, basically. Compliment him on.
He might be in a good number 8. He could have been in a good number 8, Joshua.
I'm not sure what his skills are like, mate. Just get him doing the physical, intimidatory, Jerome Kano starts.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I've gone with Jess Ennis at flank, at open side.
Oh, menace. She's going to keep going, isn't she?
Hey, she'll keep going. She's explosive. She's got the skill set.
Yeah.
7 skills, all there. Obviously, heptathlon, 7 events, number 7.
Yeah.
I've just thought of that, to be honest. It goes well, doesn't it? Didn't even have that in my thinking, to be honest with you. Yeah. Number 8. This was easy. Actually, to be honest, it wasn't easy. It was easy once Jess Ennis was in there, because I was going to have Daley Thompson, but...
I was going to have Daley Thompson.
I thought you might want him, so I've left him there for you. I've gone with Ian Botham.
Ian Botham, beefy, yeah, good.
Got the skills, mate. Match winner, glamour, likes to party, likes a good cigar. A man after my own heart, and mate, he's one of the great British sportsmen ever. And you stick him in there, mate. Team man, win your games, front up in the physical stakes, and bring the skill set as well. So.
Like it.
What do you think? What do you think of that pack?
I think it's a good pack. I'd probably prefer Beefy at 6 and Joshua at 8. Got a feel, but all back row can intertwine apart from you. I'm checking.
That shows how little you know.
I know you play second row, 6.
Mate,
Did you ever play 7?
Did you ever play 7? You think that you can switch 6 and 8 around just like that?
Oh, really? Can you? In reality, you've done it a lot. Can you?
Well, as I say, the number 8. Look, we'll actually,
we'll talk from Tom Curry. We'll be talking to Tom Curry.
We'll speak to him later, won't we? He's much more up with the modern game. But number 8, there, you know this, mate. 8 and 9, that link, having that link, that understanding. Yeah. You are the brain in the forward pack. Stereotypically, it doesn't always have to be the case. You're the go forward. You're the brain. You read the game well. You've obviously got to do all the physical stuff and the workhorse stuff as well, but you add that bit of dexterity with your handling skills as a link man as well, along with the number 7, as I say, in a typical case. And I just think get Joshua in there, intimidating, second phase, third phase, in your face, keep his job nice and simple, like he does when he knocks people out in the ring.
Yeah.
And Botham has a little bit more strings to his bow, mate.
Okay, all right, well... Should we go into the backs? Bearing in mind I didn't have that very long and I half changing all the time. But at number 9, the most important position is going to run everything. It's a tricky one. This player, cricket captain, comes from Rush, which is only up the road from where I grew up in Skerries, County Dublin. So, yes, he's Irish like myself, but ended up playing for England. Both of us won a World Cup winners' medal. So that's sometimes on sports questions. But Owen Morgan,
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so Owen Morgan. I don't know what his fitness will be like, but he's a thinker, he's an organiser, he's all-rounded.
Look at that link. You got two cricketers there.
Yeah, you've got
country.
Yeah, you have.
Big matches, been heroes themselves.
Yeah.
It's a great link you got there.
Yeah.
Both.
Right, and they'll know what they're doing. So, and he can organise people, whether he's captain or not. But my 10, who I think is going to be captain of the side by a mile, because
this is a big choice. This, you've got to get this right.
I know, and the reason why I think I've got it right is he's captain before as well. But I don't think in the pack there are many leaders, and they're all IQ quite low that you've picked. Okay, so I think as a 10, I've got Steven Gerrard. Come on. Don't look at me like that, like you've got a better one. Steven Gerrard, Captain Marvel, knows what he's doing, organised. You've obviously got a better one, haven't you?
Mate, I'll be honest with you, I haven't given the backs a moment's thought.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking on my feet here. All right. Yeah, good.
Yeah, that's all right. So Owen Morgan, Steven Gerrard, organised everything. Now listen, so what did you say?
Natural choices then. I think natural sports to come from there.
Yeah,
so let's have a bit more diversity, please.
No. Okay, so let's do my centres. My centres, I want a bit of power. I've gone for David Hay at inside centre. You're not. So David Hay, boxer, world champion.
I know he is.
Before. Yeah. And then I've gone for this is a strange one. This one, Steve Backley at 13.
Oh yeah.
Javelin thrower.
Gone with another javelin thrower.
I've gone with a javelin thrower. I didn't know that you had a Fatima, so I've got a javelin thrower. And listen, I know Steve Backley. He's probably not that endurance isn't great, but anyone gets past him, woof. Do you know what I mean?
What do you mean? Anyone gets past him?
Anyone gets past him.
You are struggling to reason this selection.
Throw out a little javelin and take him down.
Hey, I like the David Hay selection because he's mobile and he's swift enough.
Yeah, exactly.
He's been a cruiserweight, he's been a light heavyweight, he's been a heavyweight. Exactly. He can adjust to the situation. Exactly. But Steve Backley, mate, I'm struggling with. I think he turned.
I want him.
He'll turn like the QE2.
He played a bit where he told me he played 8 and 12 when I spoke to him.
Right, so you selected him at 13 then, right?
That
makes sense, doesn't it?
Okay.
That makes sense. He
but
played
I've
8 and 12, so I selected him at 13.
I've got Linford Christie.
Hold on. Let's go back to the Steve Backley selection here.
All right.
Off lightly here.
Right.
The guy's only used to running in one direction, that's forward. Right.
Yeah.
13, mate, he is just going to, the outside breaks on every time.
Yeah, but
they're going to stand him up. David Hay's going to have to protect him from a defensive point of view. He's going to have to get tight to David Hay.
My fullback's going to cover everything. My fullback's going to cover everything.
He better be good.
So it's an obvious choice. I've got Linford Christie. I've got Linford Christie on one of the wings. I have to choose him. I'm a bit worried that.
Which wing?
I'm slight. Does it matter? I'm slightly worried.
Don't show your ignorance here, mate.
Okay.
Does it matter? Come on. Passing off the right hand, give it gas.
I'm really worried about him catching a ball, though. He might be fast, but he doesn't look like he'd be able to catch.
You know what I'm more concerned about?
Go on.
Is his pickup pace isn't great. He was a great finisher. But his fastest part of his race was the last 20, 30 metres.
True.
Mate.
Yeah, that's true.
And in rugby, it's the first 5 to 25 as a winger, 40.
Yeah.
So I'm struggling to be convinced on that one.
Right.
He went with the lazy, easy choice.
No, I'm happy with it. I'm happy. Most people I think he'd have been in there. Now, so my fullback and my other wing. I did a sprint against this girl on a bike, and she was absolutely unbelievably powerful. I've got Victoria Pendleton on the other wing.
She's a sprinter, is she?
She's a sprinter, yeah. She knows what she's doing. She's a sprinter. But my fullback's one of my favourite selections. Is I've got Andy Murray.
Okay.
At fullback, obviously Wimbledon champion, and But he never gives up. He's quite gangly. He's got good hand-eye coordination.
Very well, then he covers the ground well.
He's going to cover. He's going to go side to side. He's going to get really annoyed with everyone. I'm glad
you selected him, because I was going to have him. I was thinking about him in the forwards, but I thought he breaks down with injury too much. There's no way of being the forwards. That ankle and back of his would struggle with about 3 tackles. So you've kept him out of the danger zone. He'll make about 3 cover tackles a game.
Yeah.
He'll come into the line nicely. He'll distribute nicely, take the high balls, cover the backfield beautifully. Yeah. Good selection.
So let's just give us your pack again so everyone knows. I think it's a strong team.
I think it's an outstanding team, to be fair. I think you got loose head props are 1 through to 15. So we'll do it in that order.
Yeah.
Loose head, Fatima Whitbread. Hooker, Wayne Rooney. Tight head, Eddie Hall. Second row, I've got Rebecca Adlington and Matthew Pinson. Number 6, Anthony Joshua. Number 7, Jess Ennis. Number 8, Ian Botham.
And number 9, Owen Morgan from Rush in Ireland. Good Irish lad. Played for England, like me. Number 10, Stephen Gerrard, and captain of the team. Got Linford Christie, 11, on the wing. David Hay and Steve Batley in the centres. Victoria Pendleton on the wing with Andy Murray at fullback. That is one. Do you know what? Just give us a couple of names you were thinking of bringing who didn't quite make the cut.
How the hell is Daley Thompson not made it, mate?
Yeah,
how's Daley Thompson the great British sportsman?
But the problem is he's too versatile and he's not the most amazing sprinter. He's not everything, is he? I see what you mean. Maybe he could have been a 10, couldn't he? He could have been a 10. But other people I had, like Lewis Hamilton, I was going to put him at 9. And
mate, what are you doing? Lewis Hamilton for Linford Christie.
You think so?
Let's make that change now. We've got too many athletes in there as well. If you're going to keep Steve
Backley,
Steve Freight Train Backley in there.
So we're gonna put Lewis Hamilton instead of Linford Christie. I wonder what the public will feel about that.
Mate, I think that's a good choice, mate. He's got great get-up speed.
Yeah. Do you reckon he's quick? Do you reckon he's quick enough though? Seriously, do you think so?
Easy, mate. Lewis Hamilton in there.
Okay, we'll put him in. I had Dina.
You know what you got there, Brax? You know what you got there?
Go on.
So you've got 2 quite diminutive wingers, nippy wingers, quick wingers, but then you've got a big centre pairing.
Yes.
See, so you've got a big sort of immobile but powerful centre pairing there, but it's complemented by the 2 little nippy wingers.
I'm loving the back row as well with that centre partnership. That's power. So, but Jessica, you got Jessica Ennis in, yeah?
Yeah.
What is it? Do you not think she's very pretty and nice? And do you know what I mean? Do you think she's going to do the hard yards?
Mate, she doesn't care about her looks, mate. She just cares about the end goal. She cares about the team, doing it for the team. I mean, she was Team Great Britain, wasn't she, back in 2012?
Yeah, she was, yeah.
She was the face. You've got leaders across the park there, mate, I think, as well. Ian Botham.
He's going to be on it. He's going to be out on it all the time, mate.
Jess Ennis, Owen Morgan, mate, you're going to have a great party time as well, because Eddie Hall likes a good time. Yeah. Ian Botham, he'll be the judge in the court sessions. Yeah. He'll be running the social.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Lewis Hamilton, he likes a good time, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be a good team. It's a good international team. We should challenge that team against someone else. We should get someone else, another podcast team.
Yeah, another podcast team.
But they've had a lot longer to think about it. We had 20 minutes. Do you reckon? Like, I was thinking about getting the best team we've ever played against, and the best team we've ever played with, and it'd be interesting to see if any of our players overlap, which I doubt because I'm a bit older than you. But it'd be interesting. I'd love to see who the best players you've ever played against. So maybe
I think for future podcasts we do that. Also, the best players you played with who never played for England, perhaps as well.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And not just deserved 1 cap, deserved probably 10, 20 caps plus.
Yeah,
so that they really deserve being there.
When I did my book years ago, I did the best players I'd ever played with, and at the time I was still playing for England, and I was you're sort of very wary who you put in there. But I put in my back row, I put Derek Eves. Right, do you remember him?
Mate, I played against him, mate. When I think it was first year as a pro for Oral. In a pre-season game, we played.
Was he Coventry?
I think we played Doncaster, and he was at Doncaster as player coach.
Right.
I mean, I think he might have been close to 40 then, or he's late 30s.
Yeah.
And he played there, and he was the player coach there, and he had a bit of a reputation. Anyway, I think his son played for
Bristol.
Maybe a few years after that as well.
Yeah. He was so good. I mean, when I played with him, he was just so good, so talented, and just played for the wrong club at the time, Bristol, you know. But yeah, great player. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see who your best players are. But I reckon we'll have more interest in our sportsmen and women 15 than anything else.
Hey, I think it's a travesty Daly's not in there.
He's not in there. Where would you? Well, mate, yeah.
You know what we could do. Although the problem is, mate, Jess Ennis is in there.
No, he's coach.
No, Jess Ennis is in there.
You want to swap Jess Ennis out with Daley Thompson? I think it's sensible.
No. What I mean is, Jess Ennis is in there as a multi-eventer. You can't have two of them. There's got to be some sort of guidelines and rules to this, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, listeners are obviously going to be up in arms that Daly's not in there, and probably a few others. But it's a good light debating point.
How have we not got Linford Christie on the wing now? Do you know what I mean?
Because you said he can't catch, and his get-up speed's after 70 metres.
Okay, all right, okay. Yeah, all right, let's live with it. Let's see what people think. I'd be interested to see what people's 15 are. Yeah, that's good. Okay. But I think we've picked a strong team.
Strong team, mate. Strong team, mate.
Ruck It with Kyran Bracken and Nick Easter.